Hi everybody, I hope you're really well, and today we're going to be covering reasons why you cannot stop thinking about your toxic ex-partner and what steps to take to help you recover from the breakup. When in a toxic relationship, we hold on to the memories of the love bombing stage when he was so charming and loving and kind and made you feel like a queen. This has created an unhealthy attachment. Now, what you need to do now is realize that this was just a fantasy. This was not real who he is. You need to let go of this fantasy you have created about him. You need to think about the red flags that you would have blocked out. The things that he did which made you feel upset and really unhappy. You didn't want to admit to yourself who he really was. Now, the way you blocked these red flags is the same method you are using now, blocking who he really is and living in the fantasy that you have created. Now, because you have dreamed of this perfect relationship, this is what has now caused this unhealthy attachment. So you have that you have with your ex. So you need to now remember why you needed to let go. Remember those reasons, and they'll keep you strong. Now, another reason why you have to why you have an unhealthy attachment is because you are thinking about how much you have invested into the relationship. It may be that you invested financially or given up your home to move in with him, or perhaps you didn't see your family and friends anymore. So now you feel that the lost time and effort was for nothing. You are feeling that you never got back your investment, and you feel like it was all just for nothing. So you are now not wanting to let go of the relationship because you have this unhealthy attachment. So now you need to think to yourself, is your struggle with the fact that you are thinking about all you gave to him or did for him, or is it you're struggling getting over him? Ask yourself these questions. Now, your unhealthy attachment also may be that you are thinking about having to start all over again with a new relationship. Now, I would personally advise you to take time out for yourself and learn how to love yourself again. Now, remember that you are not emotionally available for anyone else until you stop feeling upset about your ex. So you need to make sure that you are over your ex and that you are emotionally available before you enter into another relationship, because you're also vulnerable at the moment and you need to learn to love yourself again. So do not distract yourself from your feelings about your ex. Accept that yes, you still love him, but you also understand why he is not best for you. You should accept how you feel, but do not react to your feelings. Do not take action on how you feel in the moment. Now, instead, accept and process, even pray if you believe in prayer, and move forward into where you should be putting your energy, which is learning to love yourself again. Now, be single until you attract the right person who is really ready to love you unconditionally. Now, it's important that you take yourself out on dates, buy yourself gifts, take care of yourself, start to love yourself again. You don't need to be in a relationship to enjoy your life. Now, if you have low self-esteem, then do not date anyone until you have a great self-esteem, because men see low self-esteem and they will prey on it and you will get used. And they'll end up being another toxic relationship, and you do not learn how to work on yourself and learn how to love yourself, respect yourself, and learn how to enjoy your own company. If you don't learn all these things, a toxic relationship can more than likely happen again. Now, it's so important that you treat yourself with respect, because people can only treat us how we allow them to. So by working on yourself and getting self-respect, loving yourself, you will not allow a man to disrespect you again, and you will not tolerate a toxic relationship. Now, the worst thing in life is ending up with the wrong partner, not being alone. So choose who will complement your life. Choose who you'll be happy with, and then you will soon start to realize things can only get better. You will see glimpses of light at the end of the tunnel. Things will take time. It doesn't happen in a day or a week. It will take time, and there is no rush to get into another relationship. Remember that your relationship ending was a blessing in disguise. It really is a blessing in disguise. You can't change trauma. You can't change the past. You can't change your ex. You can only change you. You can only change yourself. Now, it starts by changing the way you feel, the way how you think, because the most fulfilled version of yourself is possible. Find that fulfilled version of yourself. If your relationship was with a narcissistic man, and if you get the urge to check his social media pages and then feel upset, now when you get upset, it's in fact your emotional guidance system asking you to not do this again. When something hurts, like burning yourself on something, you don't do it again because you do not want the pain again. Now, perhaps you might find yourself trying to people please someone. Now then, you get an uneasy feeling. This is your intuition telling you that this kind of behaviour made you an easy target for a toxic person before. So you really need to work on yourself and build your love for yourself and your self-esteem and assertion, and set your boundaries. And again, you need to learn how to respect yourself again and value yourself, so that your skin grows a bit thicker, and to protect you and your energy, because it's so important. You are important. Now, you see the trauma you have experienced with the narc and or toxic ex filled you with, and now you've got the wisdom. Now you need to let the wisdom work its way through you by the way of changing your patterns of thought, feelings, behavior and actions. And you will do this and in small steps. Now, in other words, the negative emotions you feel are constantly shining the light on the small changes and adjustments that need to be made here. And there is, in order to become the most fulfilled version of yourself possible. And again, you do this by learning to love yourself again. Treat yourself, take yourself out on dates, do things on your own, learn to love and enjoy yourself. Learn to love your own company and master being alone. You will feel that you are recovering, and you will come out of the fog into the beautiful sunshine again. I hope that this has helped you in some way, shape or form, and I look forward to seeing you again tomorrow.